Alright, yeah, it's time, finally time. So yeah, I'm Oldclov, here with me in commentary is Sergey.
I'm Arge, hello!
He just did a really amazing run of Spark 2, so...
And he's just going to do a really amazing run of Sonic Mania Plus!
with Knuckles, and Knuckles.
And Knuckles. Sorry
yeah.
Sonic, you're sitting this one out.
Yeah, sorry Sonic, I think we need to get out of here, so yeah. We're starting the run with Knuckles, and since you asked for it, we are going to turn Knuckles at C, which means yes. So yeah.
Double Knuckles!
Double Knuckles! So yeah,
the big button's ready for you.
Let's get ready, so 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, it didn't turn the timer.
Oh, timer didn't work, button didn't work.
Yeah.
Tech timer, please. So coming up in the first level here, it is Green Hill Zone, and now what Oldclov is going to be doing here is he's going to be trying to get into the Emerald stages here. Now the Emerald stages work a bit like old school Quake and Unreal Tournament strafe jumping. You want to be turning left and right, and it for some reason gives you a large amount of speed. Finishing the level in less than 5 seconds, as you do with these stages, because they're really, really quick. Yeah. And it will allow them to get all 7 emeralds in about 5 minutes or so, probably around the 10-minute mark, but when you add the in-game time, it's like 5 minutes total. I'll explain them more once we get through them. Knuckles takes alternative routes in some of the levels and has his own unique levels half the time, and we will see him switching over to Sonic's route very, very soon. Knuckles being Knuckles, of course, he has some different quirks compared to the other characters. He has, of course, his signature glide. He can climb up walls when he needs to and swing his arms out. No way, that's Donkey Kong, I'm sorry. So we're into Emerald number 2 here, so he's going to jump to the left-hand side, build up some speed, turn over to face the right to keep that speed going, and as long as he keeps that momentum, he will go faster than he would if he was collecting the blue spheres and the rings, giving him Emerald 2, again, in less than about 5-6 seconds. It's ridiculously fast.
We're getting emeralds because it's way faster than not getting all the emeralds in the Knuckles run. But we are also getting it because of 2 reasons. One of them is because Knuckles is the Guardian of the Master Emerald, and the other reason is because with Knuckles and Knuckles, we unlock the last states with all the emeralds.
Yeah, if you grab all the emeralds as Knuckles and Knuckles, for whatever reason, the game allows you to fight the Egg Reverie stage. So we're going to get the extra stage when we get the emeralds. In terms of a speedrun, you may think that that's a bit of a time loss. Why do you want to go and do an extra stage when you can finish it early? The reason for that is because grabbing the emerald super form is so much faster that it makes up the time that you would do without it. So that's Emerald 3 of 7. I believe you get them all by Studiopolis?
Yeah, by Studio 2.
Yes. So again, let me just quickly go back over some of the characteristics of Knuckles here. Knuckles does not have a high jump height like the other characters. He has a little bit of a lower jump height. He skipped leg day, focusing on all those Knuckles. But hopefully we'll be able to use little slopes, so you can see little ramps to do spin dash jumps and increase our heights sometimes. There is one boss where this becomes a problem. You'll know it when we see it, and we are praying for good luck already on that stage, as it's very near the end of the run. Again, as we said, he can glide, he can climb, he can smash through blocks, and he can't jump as high. Other than that, he's just like every other character. He has spin dashes, he has the ability to pick up the shields, can't use any of the power-ups, and now he has the speed shoes. Tried to do a loop jump there, but unfortunately was a little late on the loop jump, which meant he slowed down. You want to try.
It's okay.
They are very precise, quite hard to do, but Oldclov here is fairly good at them, so this is just a little minor time loss that he doesn't have to worry about. And we're heading up to Emerald number 4. Okay. Nice big jump off the ramp there, straight into the water. Going to grab up the spring, and Knuckles just gliding in front of the water because he's doing some swag. Emerald number 4 here, we're going to bounce off the right-hand side of the stage, taking the momentum from bouncing off, jumping over the holes, getting the ambush, and grabbing the emerald as well. And that is the emerald complete.
I'm really glad because so far, all the marathon runs I did for Sonic Mania with Knuckles, I failed at least 1 emerald. So I hope I can leave the course of that.
You are doing well, buddy. You are doing well. So we're coming up to the first major boss in the game. Each stage, of course, has a mini-boss in Act 1, then an actual boss in Act 2. This is Death Egg Robot from Sonic 2. He doesn't have any hitbox in his legs, so we quite frankly just go under him and bounce into his belly. Oldclov here is going to do a spin dash into a glide and try and hit just slightly too low to hit the capsule. Going to wait and just hit the capsule as it comes down. There are a number of different quick ways to hit these capsules just to save a couple of seconds here and there, but unfortunately just a little bit too low on that one. If you're too high, you'll end up hitting the side of it and you have to wait until you glide down. So on to Chemical Plant here. Act 1, fairly standard, not a whole lot going on here. Taking the bottom route as opposed to going the top route to grab an emerald, he will grab an emerald in another stage. Spin dashing through this new item block. This new item block means when you get hit, instead of little rings coming flying out, you'll have big rings coming out, and they replenish like a quarter of your rings instead of just one. And into emerald number 5 here. So again, hopefully we'll catch us by the first corner. We want to be in the emerald's area of influence, just like that. As the emerald has this little sphere, once you're inside the sphere, the game considers it caught, and you win. There is anti-cheat detection put in this, but as long as you're jumping, the game doesn't really have the time to react, and you can get away with catching it really, really quickly. For those of you that maybe aren't as new to the, are as new to the game and not as familiar with how that works, you can also press the Y button on the PC version of the game at least, and get instant Mach 3. That is allowed. There's nothing saying you can't do it.
But it's slower.
It is slower. You can't do the bunny hop strat if you do that, but it is a good way to allow you to run all emeralds. Nice jump. Can you get a hit?
No.
Nope, no hit, unfortunately.
No,
trying to hit that boss. Yeah, trying to hit that boss as he comes on screen there. That way you can get an extra hit. Knuckles doing his jump.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a here damage boost because it's faster and I can keep the boss.
Yeah, most of the bosses
basic.
are damage boosts. Quite a few of them.
Okay.
Goodbye.
This is swag, basically.
You jealous, Sonic?
Okay, I need to be focused here because Chemical Plant 2 is basically, I could say, is the hardest level to optimize. So there are like, okay, I need to wait for this. Alright. There are like 3 things that are called sailing cliffs. I'm going to try right now. The first one, this saves like 5 seconds. Okay, I didn't get it. It's okay.
Yeah, so the idea with ceiling clips here is that with Knuckles' glide, you can hit off an item and position yourself in such a way with the glide where you will clip into a wall. He's going to be trying to do as many of these as he can. Chemical Plant here has a lot of them. This is a very vertically based level, which means getting into these walls is actually really good. But he's also going to be setting up to skip the boss of this stage, which is Puyo Puyo. And hopefully we'll be able to see that in action here.
I'm going to get some more FP.
Yeah, no worries. So again, the problem there was just a little bit of mistiming on the slope jump. I'm going to be quiet to let him get this one. Nicely done. Be careful on this one here.
Oh, come on. Okay.
No, so unfortunately I didn't get the proper bounce off the enemy, which means I believe Puyo Skip is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no Puyo Skip, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
He gets to do Puyo. He gets to do Puyo with me. Yay! I don't know why we're cheering for that. I wouldn't wish Puyo on anyone. But yeah, unfortunately what you're aiming to do there is clip into the wall on the top left using the enemy, which allows you to then send yourself into a pipe with Knuckles hitting the capsule. Not able to do that this time, so we're going to just have to play Puyo. The idea here is get a 4 and then the Puyos disappear, sending Junk to the other side. Gain as many chains as you can and you will be able to kill the boss as quickly. Unfortunately not getting the decent Puyos here. If we can get another bunch of purples here, that would be grand. That red on the top is very nice. The blue's a bit early. I'm going to take the blues just for safety. The green on top there. Looking for another purple. That's great. Yeah, he's going for it.
Purples here.
There's a blue. We just need one more purple for this. One more purple
one
game.
More purple. I
Come
need
on,
purple game. I need
one
purple.
See this?
Okay,
see, I'm glad this doesn't happen to just me.
Okay,
there we go, double purple.
Here it is. And the
that
boss,
should be
the boss
really
is
good.
gone. Yeah.
The boss should be gone after that. All the junk coming down once he places his part. Drop in the right place. Yeah! And there you go. That is the boss completed. That is Puyo Puyo in a nutshell.
Yeah. It's sad that I didn't get the Puyo Skip because that saves like at least 1 minute with Knuckles and Knuckles because if you're playing solo Knuckles, you can do the Puyo Skip normally.
Do you have a second of my time? Sorry to interrupt you, but you have a crazy donation just for yourself.
Oh, nice.
So, Crispy Hanako donating $250,
wow.
giving my award of donating $1 for each second I was off during my Catherine run. Shoutouts to my boy Oldclov. Money goes to naming Nidoran Jan Suzy, a friend who wasn't able to make it make it out the CSA heart.
Yeah, shoutouts to Jan there.
Shout out to Jan. Well. Okay, so we are going to the Emerald 6. Emerald 6 is known as one of the hardest emeralds, so I need to be focused here because it's easy to miss this emerald. Okay. Nice.
Nicely done. Well done. So the problem with that emerald there is at the very start you're doing a side boost, and if you're doing a side boost you may accidentally end up either going too far and hitting an area that doesn't have a barrier, therefore falling off the edge of the stage, or you get an incorrect bounce and you end up landing into the mines, which we don't want. Hitting a mine removes 10 seconds of time. You hit 3 of them, you're dead, that's it. But Oldclov there making it look absolutely easy.
By the way, shoutouts to T-Lobes, who is the composer of this awesome soundtrack for the whole game.
Yeah.
And fortunately, you will enjoy most of the soundtrack because there is the codes that you can input to turn off super music and instead listen to the music in the level.
Yeah, in Mania Plus here, if you type in if you go to the level select screen and type in 6124 into the
6214.
I'll get it right eventually, don't worry about it. You can disable the supersonic music apart from one time and get to enjoy the fantastic soundtrack by T-Lobes. And again, shoutouts to the dev team that worked on Sonic Mania because this game is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for making it. We've had tremendous fun.
Thank you so much.
Speedrunning it.
Sonic 3 Knuckles is still my favorite, but this is so good as well.
I'm the opposite. Mania overtook, but only just. Like, they're both fantastic games.
Okay, got it.
But this boss here, this is just RNG, the boss, the movie, the game, whatever you want to call it. There are 3 missiles on screen at any one time, top, middle, and bottom, aka 1, 2, and 3. You want to get 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, ideally. You do not want to see any 3s, because 3s are slow. That's a 1, that's perfect, that's what we want. And you want to position yourself correctly after you've hit the missile, probably to the left-hand side of the stage, just so you hit the correct transition point. Just like that, moving on to the next part of the level. Got to do that 4 times to end the boss.
And I can glide here as well. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's an auto-scrolly section. Like you're auto-running it. So, and we got a 3, which means we got to wait, and it's slow, and it's awful, and sorry, Knuckles.
Yeah, getting a 3
2 threes,
the last
wow.
missile is like the worst outcome because you need to wait for the whole.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the worst. Like ideally, we just don't want it.
Yeah.
Stopping just before the signpost there, because the faster you're passing that, the higher it goes, wasting time. We don't want it. Unless somehow you have an insane amount of speed, in which case you can get it stuck in the ceiling, which is interesting. So Studio 2 here, brand new level as was Studio 1. This one's got a lot of bouncy objects inside the studio that we're going to try and use to our advantage. Little Orbonaut here that we should be able to just glide past. Nicely done.
We're also getting the last emerald here.
Yeah, nice
right
big jump,
close.
nice big climb up there.
That's why we are taking the top route because it's here.
Yeah, so emerald number 7.
Alright, and I hope I don't mess up this emerald.
Fingers crossed. Bounce to the left. Take it back now, y'all.
Jump,
1 hop this time.
Jump,
2
jump.
hops.
Okay.
That's fine. You can catch it on the corner. Yeah, catch it on the corner.
Okay.
So we'll just cut the corner here. Take the racing line. Bing. Caught the emerald. That's a safety backup.
Yeah.
All emeralds. Well done. Well played.
Nice.
Again, all by 12 minutes.
I lifted the course of missing an emerald.
No,
I'm fine with this.
Awesome. Knuckles can now be Super Knuckles.
Yeah, Super Knuckles doesn't fit in the...
Now that we got all them emeralds, do we have time for quick donation?
Sure.
We have a $50 donation from Sorta Blair saying gold, and it goes towards the Mario Tennis by Big John. We're going really strong there, so keep going, guys.
Yeah, keep your donations coming in for the NES Open Golf. You really want to see that. Big John is a legend at those games. Nice funnel descent there. So those funnels can be really, really mean. They can take forever, or you can get it instantly. I'm not sure what the feature is. Bad bounce there, unfortunately, getting through. But we can glide back up the wall, so it's fine. But yeah, for whatever reason, they just decide to either be really, really quick or really, really slow.
Okay,
just take Sonic route.
Yeah.
So we did want to go to the top route in that stage there, but unfortunately it didn't quite work out the way we'd wanted it. The glide just stopping a little bit too early. Oldclov is using a strat there. When you glide with Knuckles and then you stop, it is a dead halt. You lose any horizontal momentum that you had. It allows you to spin dash instantly, but if you drop it a little bit too early, you will fall off platforms, which is something that unfortunately happened there, but it's not a problem. We'll continue on.
Okay. And this is the first boss where RNG is so big with Knuckles. Other characters don't have any problems, but Knuckles has RNG because we can get 3 kind of weather. Sun, but is the thing we are getting now. I can land 3 hits. We got a storm. This is the worst outcome because even I'm Super Knuckles, I still have the same jump height, so I can't hit Eggman.
Knuckles can't jump. This is the problem with Knuckles, is that his jump height makes these bosses that should be really quick and really easy slightly more painful, because you need the good RNG. You're
I need
the
this.
game.
So with this, what I can do is start gliding, hopefully not touching one of the bars. The sides.
Nice. There you go.
Bouncing on there.
Clap, 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 clap.
All right.
Yeah, if you look at the back there, you can hear a slight whine in the noise. You can hear that noise. That number that's on Egg TV there, 22716, that is the exact same static noise that was at one of the Sonic Mania reveal streams. And for whatever reason, they decided to immortalize it inside the game. But on to Flying Battery. Hopefully people can post your as intended in the chat.
Yeah.
Downside is there is no as intended in this game, but Knuckles can make light work of this level with his gliding ability. So we're just going to head off here to the outside. If you fall down, you're dead. We're not going to have any deaths here. Nice glide onto the platform into a spin dash, heading straight up to the top right here. Going to jump into these little spinners, heading our way up, round to the top here. Nice glide. That was close. Nicely done.
It was close, but it
was still nicely done. So now Knuckles is going to grab the Lightning Shield. Now the Lightning Shield has a little extra property in this level, where if you are below one of the little lightning magnet areas, you will be drawn up to it. And we're going to hopefully use it to our advantage here. Nicely done. Beating the cycles, they're not even needing the magnet shield, they're just using Knuckles' ability to climb. Again, when he's super form, he is invincible, he runs faster, he climbs faster as well. I want to make sure...
I miss the cycle here.
Just miss the cycle, just make sure you don't eat the missiles. Tails likes to eat the missiles, and Knuckles, please don't eat the missiles.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. Alright, nice, straight descent down here. And going for the quick kill?
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. So what Oldclov is going to do here is he's going to stand on the furthest right hand of the platform. He is now gliding above the boss. Wants to bounce on the boss. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and the boss is dead.
That was so close because I stood on the far
left side there. Yeah. So because Knuckles was gliding, he let go of the glide at the appropriate point that gave him enough height to bounce back up between the boss's invulnerability frames, and he was in the correct position to allow him to consistently bounce and get all 6 hits. If he fell down into the boss arena, he would have to wait, because you cannot climb up either side of the junk walls.
And it's a huge time loss.
It's a huge time loss. So Knuckles here, going to go and grab the super ring here, as the bonus stages become 50 rings once you have all the emeralds, allowing you instant access to your super form.
Oh.
Ain't that just super? You can groan in the chat, I'm not sorry.
Oh. It was a bad jump, by the way.
It was, but you've still got this, don't worry. So we're going round and down here. Knuckles is going to make his way over, unfortunately bashing on a little bit of the top there. Just grabbing that in time, which is fine. Gliding over, taking the top route, jumping over the slide, hitting the booster, making sure you get up the jump, running through. Then just going to climb the wall. Don't have to worry about the magnets in this section. 50 seconds in this one is fairly respectable. Definitely a good time. Not quite skipping first claw. Can we skip the second claw?
Oh, it's harder to
yeah,
skip
it's
the second
much
claw.
harder, but...
I think I always skip it once, since I start running Sonic Mania, so it's a really hard skip.
It's very hard. Going for boss skip?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so this is a very dangerous boss skip coming up. We are going to play tricks with the... Why, Knuckles? We're going to play tricks with the kill plane here, so... We're going to glide.
Fine.
And now there's a kill plane directly up below us.
I think we are going to die.
No, don't say that. No. Okay. Nicely done. So what happens there is the boss is... Yeah. So
I was teasing you, by the way.
But what happened there is that the boss actually is a vertically looped area, but the level actually ends down towards the bottom right-hand side of the screen. And for whatever reason, if you glide or if you fly or if you even use a jump with the lightning shield there, you can time it where you go and despawn the kill plane and can skip the boss entirely. So now we're on Press Garden. We're going to glide over to where the super ring is, transform, and hopefully get a decent cycle on the platforms up and coming here. This is another new stage to the franchise, exclusive to Mania.
Really cool.
It's great. It's like Eggman's
especially Act 2.
Oh yeah, Act 2 is just great. And again, all the Sarah pleases in chat for Tilo. It's like the soundtracks are just great. Normally you should be hearing the super theme, but thanks to the code in Mania Plus, we don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So taking a fairly standard route through here. Knuckles has a slightly harder time of it due to his jump height overall, and but gets to make up with it at certain points thanks to his jump height. Not his jump height, sorry, his climbing ability. Jump height bad, climbing good.
Okay. I don't know what happened there, but it's
For the
okay.
clip.
I made it.
Nicely done. There is a box clip that you can see there. Bouncing on the box, getting into the wall, allowing you to go up. Knuckles quite simply just going to climb up the wall because he can. Every other character has to do a swag jump or a fly or something. Knuckles is just like, I just climbed a wall.
Yeah, also Super Knuckles climbs the wall faster.
He really does. He has that.
That's why we are not doing that kind of fast climb, that spamming the climb every time with Super Knuckles, because it's way faster than normally. Yeah, we are going to say hello to this boss.
Hi,
Get ready. Oli!
Hi, boss.
Hello! But yeah, going to wait.
Jump in. It's 6 quick hits on the box.
5, 6.
Bye, boss. We love you. Sorry we had to beat you up.
Bye.
Had to beat him up. It's a shame.
Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to stay in this wall. I'm going to skip the animation, the ending animation, or ending the act, and start the spin dash, and hopefully, yes.
Nicely done. So he released the spin dash just in time for the end of level screen wall to disappear, allowing him to take that spin dash speed into the next act. Normally, you lose control of the character, they do a funky pose. If you do the funky pose facing to the left in that level, when the auto walk section kicks in, you are given a swag moonwalk. So now we deliberately get frozen, as that is the gimmick in this stage. We need this to get through some walls, accidentally hitting a spring, but it's fine because we can still head off.
Yeah, it's okay.
Whee! And then we will head down here. Get frozen again. Hit the button 4 times, not to break the ice. Get the invincibility there, which is really nice.
On the ice, Knuckles.
Yeah. Oh, no, not the ice. Jump through, stop here, transform for the quick climb speed. Straight up we go.
Yeah.
And then in and red
Directly to the boss
straight
fight.
to the boss fight. Heavy Shinobi. Nice easy boss fight here. Just stay under where the hitbox is meant to be and your hitboxes overlap. But because you're invincible, you hit the boss and he does not. Sorry, Staryu, you're not doing much to us this time.
Yeah.
And Knuckles, unfortunately, not as invincible, getting a little bit of damage. And a nice early capsule hit there as well.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but we have a $100 donation from Drew and Stephanie. This one's for you, Big John. Let's see some Mario.
Nice.
And we also have $5 anonymous donation, which also goes to Mario Open Golf.
Alright. So we are in Stardust Speedway. For some reason,
Gotta wait for that little guy now.
yeah. We're in the past version of Stardust Speedway. That's what the Phantom Ruby take us to the past.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Eggman was using the power of the Phantom Ruby there to just teleport us all around the place. The objective we've here is obviously we are trying to stop him. Deadly spike room here. Want to make sure we don't get hit there.
yeah, it's really important to keep the rings here.
But yeah, he's using the power of the Phantom Ruby to warp time and space and send us to areas where we've already been and do other funky shenanigans. Again, this music is just a banger. I love it.
It's really chill. This song is.
It's so chill. Like if you want to play it, just go for it.
Alright. Some jumps here.
So 2 jumps up we go, and then straight over, heading down towards the boosty area, jump off into the right pipe, getting to the boss by about the minute mark. Nice and simple. And it's just one of the giant light bulbs. We had an idea.
Okay. This is also kind of RNG. That little light bulb can go up and I can kill it with Knuckles, so yeah.
It's hard not to boogie to the music.
Really hard. So yeah, 117 is
Yeah, it's
a really decent time.
It is. These are all very good times that he's doing on these stages.
Yeah.
It's a case of when you play them casually, you're trying to explore, you're trying to find things. But once you get the speedrun route down, it's really, really good, really, really smooth. The level layouts are done quite well. So Stardust Speedway 2, we are in the present, or you could argue we're in the future, depending on how you want to see it.
We're in the present. Nice.
And so he's going to take a slightly different route from normal here. He's going to be grabbing a few rings, but then he's going to grab a big ring along the top of this stage here. Glide into the red spring for the speed, jumping up the top into the little tube, stopping with a glide to grab the rings, transforming immediately into Super Knuckles. I was going to say Supersonic, but it's not Sonic.
Super Knuckles.
He's Knuckles.
But yeah, this little place itself.
Yeah, it just.
You only need to do this safety jump, just in case, because Knuckles still has the lower jump height, so I can die if I jump wrong. Alright, and here we are.
Yeah, we're now coming into the
Metal
Sonic boss.
There is one skip in this boss fight, but I'm not going for it because there is a chance of soft-locking the game. And even though I can get out of the soft-lock with Knuckles, it's really hard to do it. So I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, marathon safety here.
Yeah.
Basically, you can skip the Silver Sonic fight that he's coming up to do by doing a single tap spin dash on that ramp he just passed, getting stuck in that wall that he just passed, and jumping up. But if you time your jumps incorrectly, you get ejected from the wall into a box area that you're just stuck in. So instead, we're going to shoot Silver Sonic up to Metal Sonic here. 3 hits with Metal Sonic in his spin dash form, and he should go. Got to spin dash into them when they're on the sides. If they're in the middle and doing a spin dash, you want to just run into them. And there you go. 3 hits, and he's away. So it saves about 15-20 seconds depending on the RNG that you get, but it's not worth losing a run. Obviously, if you're going for world record pace, then you got to go for it every time.
Yeah.
But you got to be very careful because there's a number of ways it can soft lock on you.
And yeah, and say hello to this big Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic.
Shadows to Nautical type Coyotes. Okay.
And Knuckles being an absolute boss there. Alright, do the swag. Do the swag.
Oh no, I didn't get it.
Not
Okay.
high enough. Oh.
There is a way to break the capsule earlier if you do that correctly, but I didn't, so yeah.
Nah.
It's only
Yeah, got it. It's
2-3 seconds of time save. It's not that big.
Yeah.
And we are going to the best water level.
HYDROCITY. Yeah, this is probably like the best water level in any game, to be honest.
Best water level, best music.
Oh yeah,
it
the
has
music.
everything.
The music is great. You know what else it has?
What
Has
the-
bubble shields.
Oh yeah, it has bubble shield.
Shoutouts to Kirby Master because it's his favorite shield in the Sonic series.
All right.
Have a time for a quick donation.
You do, go
Yes, of course.
We have a $25 donation from TITANIC. Love what you guys do hard. We need to have Big John do golf. And with that, we're almost 1/10 of the whole donation sent in. So keep going, guys. You're doing really, really well.
for it. Yeah, definitely get those donations going. We appreciate you all. Thank you very much for helping us help out the Swedish Alzheimer's Foundation. Research for Alzheimer's is important, and everything that we can do to help eradicate this disease is fantastic.
Yeah,
We really can't thank you guys enough for this.
yeah. I have a really close case of Alzheimer in my family, so yeah, it's kind of
It's an important cause.
Yeah.
Definitely important
really,
cause.
really important.
So you might, the main thing that we haven't discussed in this level here, that Oldclov just did there, is phase through the floor. If you are facing the opposite direction of the floor, so in this case, if you are facing left when you go through it, it just, for some reason, it just phases out of existence. I'm not entirely sure. You need to have a set speed and be facing the opposite direction, but once you've done it, woohoo, you're through.
Yeah.
I still can't do that last one. I'm really bad at it.
By the way, we missed the wow.
We did, but donations were going on, so
Yeah.
we'll do the next one.
All right.
But it's
So-
fine.
I'm not becoming Super Knuckles yet because I need to do the boss skip and hopefully I won't touch any of the,
Don't touch the
spikes. But yeah, I need to become Super Knuckles here, and this will push me into the wall and I can climb here.
I'd like to report
Keep
Oldclov for
climbing.
cheating. He's
Yeah.
cheating. Can I report him?
No.
Who said as intended?
as intended and intended.
And intended.
And
Yes, it's as
intended.
and intended. We have an emote for this now.
Yeah.
We actually, as intended and intended
design.
and by design are three
And
Frankerface
intended.
Z emotes that are basically these sprites from Sonic 3 and Knuckles of all 3 characters doing their respective poses when they're broken, basically. It's hilarious. You should have a look at them if you don't have them.
Okay.
There we go, nicely done. So Hydro 2 here, we are making sure we are up the top of the wall here. We don't want to go down the bottom.
Yeah.
We are going to grab as many rings as we can. We don't want to get hit because, again, the quicker we get into super form, the better it is for everybody. Cancelling that glide because he knew he was going to be too low and he would have hit the top of the spikes there, which is not good.
Oh, come on.
Spin dash accidentally instead of
I can do it
a
again.
glide. But he can get up here with a spin dash jump. Just got to jump right at the corner of the ramp and away you go. Nicely done.
Okay.
And then if we do it correctly, nice big jump into the glide there, straight through the enemy,
Right.
waiting for him to fire
Yeah, I'm
his
going safe.
projectile. Because if you get unlucky, he fires it the moment you collide with him, you still get hit by it, and it's really, really annoying and frustrating.
Okay. Yeah.
So this game expects you to do like a figure 8, go down to the bottom right, and then come back up to the top left and go back down. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to glide right over to this area, hit the path swapper, and just
Knuckles.
skip all that area. Knuckles going really fast at this point. He's going to try and time a super transformation now.
Okay,
A
I
little
need
bit
to
too
become
high.
Super Knuckles as close as the breeze as I can, but
Yeah. Also, it's coming up for you.
yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
Wow.
It just anytime you get the voice, you know, it's like for whatever you hear, it, you're just wow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's the last one.
That's the last one. No.
Yeah, I think so.
Sad face. But
yeah,
again,
we're already reaching the end of the level.
yeah, again we skipped the other part of the stage doing the exact same thing. If you do a spin dash jump through the blue slide that you came down, it's only solid part way up the ramp. You can jump if you've got enough speed and you jump high enough, you just phase right through it, skipping that part of the level.
Yeah.
Now, because we are super form here, we are invincible, so Oldclov is just going to hope for a good pattern. Not a bad pattern.
Bad pattern.
It's not a bad
I
one.
didn't even hit the one. Okay.
Yeah, it's not the worst one. And then just hit it. Okay,
This is a good pattern.
Yeah, that one would kill the boss in one hit if you got it. Oh, don't you dare!
I'm
Don't
not
you
okay.
dare! Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that hit counts toward the second part of the fight. So
Wait, it
instead
does?
of instead of 7 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How did I not know that?
I thought you know that.
No!
You knew that.
I learned something! Yay!
But yeah, we are done with HYDROCITY.
I'm going to save a second.
But yeah, I'm holding right here because if you hold, you can't skip that cutscene. This cutscene.
All right, everybody, you know what's coming next. Knuckles is. Oh, you bad man. Oh no, you
I'm
skipped
sorry.
the cutscene. Oh no.
I want to play the
Oh,
best
no.
Mirage Saloon at 1. I'm not waiting for that autoscroller.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to save here. All right.
Yeah, so Knuckles does an alternative Mirage Saloon one here. He doesn't get to ride on the plane, apparently. Heavy Magician says no. So this is a very heavy platforming level that uses all of Knuckles' abilities to his fullest. His glides, his jumps, his climbs. And we've got a pretty cool little skip coming up once we get round to a certain area.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm arriving late to this. Yeah, I'm late.
Yeah, a little bit late in that
Alright.
cycle there, but it's fine.
It's okay. So what I'm going to do here is need to climb here, probably, yeah, be safer. I'm going to get rear ring, and there's a little slope here that I can take to jump.
Nicely done. There you go.
Here.
Yeah, so normally you're meant to jump back and forth between the left and right hand side there, going on platforms that are moving up and down and up and down. We don't do any of that. We use the speed that we get from being super form to spin and get enough height just to glide onto the tip of the wall there. It's a lot faster than trying to do the level. And then Oldclov is going to do a little bit of swag down here.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Whee!
Yes.
Running up the wall, bouncing straight
Shoutouts
on the
to
boss.
the bouncy strat.
Boing, boing, boing.
Okay. And Knuckles help.
And Knuckles
That
help,
last
and away he goes, just like that. But
So
the
yeah.
picture is blinking. What can it mean?
In Mirage Saloon 2, if we are playing with solo Knuckles, we need to fight the boss, but since we have a companion, another Knuckles at our side, we can skip the boss. That's what we are going to do. But first, hope you enjoy the landscape of this place.
Ooh, nice glide. So this is a perfect level glide, and you'll see why it's so perfect in a minute. Heading off straight through the item boxes, drops at the wall, lands on the flipper, and then transforms
Super Knuckles.
straight down in Super Knuckles. And as he says, we are going to use Ant Knuckles here, so thank you to your donations. Your donations are actually allowing us to skip a boss, because you cannot do it unless you have an AI character who can be manipulated into hitting the capsule.
And by the way, someone wants free ice cream?
Ice cream!
Okay, it should work. Yes.
Yeah, nicely done. So what's happening there is if you position yourself at the ice cream and then stop before the barrel, it sends the AI character down into the boss room. You then time a spin dash with the other character doing a spin dash as well. That then sends them off towards the right hand side of the screen. They get through the screen lock because it's not activated yet, and the capsule's already there, so they jump off screen hitting the capsule, finishing the level without fighting the boss.
I'm just going safe here because I missed a jump.
Yeah,
there.
also shout outs to the city of Malmö and Quality View Hotel for providing free ice cream.
Yeah, shoutouts, they are so amazing.
So we're taking the alternative route with Knuckles here, simply because he doesn't have the high enough jump height to take the route that the other characters take. But now we are at the same point as the other characters would be, and we are just going up the top route here, falling down at this bridge here. Going to head off, hopefully get to the boss around the 40. I'm going to say the 45 mark, maybe.
47, I think.
You think 47? Yeah.
By
And
the way,
here's Bob the Builder, so in chat.
49.
49. Oh no.
Hardest boss in the game.
If you could post your "You Tried" stickers, please. This is Bob the Builder. He's just here to do maintenance. Unfortunately, he doesn't even get an attack off.
Alright. So now I need to position myself and Knuckles in a really good place. I think this is good.
I love that mirror pose. It's so good. It's like just they flip each other. It's like swag.
Because we are going to skip this trigger, that switch, to turn off this fog. We need to keep the fog on, because that way the fog is not draining rings. The fog is usually is intended to drain rings in this game, but since we didn't activate the trigger for it, it's not working. So instead we have fog here, but it's like playing the game normally.
Yeah, you're just playing the level normally here, but we've turned off the intended mechanic, basically. If we were to hit any of those little the little levers, it would reactivate it and it would clear the smog, but we don't need to do that. Oh, you're going for the dangerous clip. Oh,
yes!
Yes! Done.
Let's go.
So he did a spin dash into the wall, which allowed him to now lose pretty much all collision at the moment, and he's going to just head towards where the boss is supposed to be.
It's not over yet.
No, there's still the next part.
We need to climb this thing. So the thing that happens is we basically skip a path swapper. So the game is really confused of where we should be, and instead we are just going through the walls and
we are currently in the background layer because we skipped the area, landing straight on the capsule, skipping the boss. It's absolutely amazing. Having to make sure we jump here because you do not want to die until that's away. Now you can die. The game screen has finished. We are now in Lava Reef, just like that. Bam!
Shout out to Shadowbee and Lava Beef.
Lava Beef! And Shadowbee.
I got a message for you guys.
Go for it.
It's a $5 donation from Arafalmir. Shoutouts to Oldclov, the master of Knuckles. And Knuckles, good luck, you can do it. And also, guys, may I ask you a question? Sonic is a speedy game, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How is the monitor keeping up with the speed? Is it skipping frames maybe, or is everything crispy, clean and nice?
It is on point.
Really fine.
They are beautiful
It's
monitors.
because the monitors are provided by ViewSonic Elite, the long-term partner for the ESA, who've been working on CRTs and LCDs, from CRTs to LCDs for over 30 years and helping us with the speedruns now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ViewSonic.
More like you Knuckles right now, right?
Hey!
Oh, sorry for the pun. I had to do that.
No, I appreciate your puns. Puns are the highest form of humor.
Okay, so I got hit by an enemy earlier, and I shouldn't have got hit by an enemy, and because of that, alright. Okay, alright.
Okay, alright.
I need to be careful because I need rings to become Super Knuckles.
Yeah, unfortunately getting hit meant the optimal ring route didn't quite work out. We were a little bit short on rings there, so the stage a little bit slower than we would have liked, but at the same time it's still fine. Yeah. Losing the fire shield is not actually bad, because unfortunately when you're super form, the fire shield doesn't actually do anything because you're already invincible, so it makes it kind of moot. But this is my favourite level on the run, and it's because it's just so smooth and so fun, and Lava Reef has always been a staple favourite of mine.
Yeah, this level is also really straightforward, so once you get Super Knuckles or Super Sonic or Super whatever character you're... okay, almost. Or Super whatever character you're playing, it's just run until the end of the stage.
Yeah. The reason we said there is because you can get the jump up all those blocks at the same time. Unfortunately, we just missed it. We clipped the top of one of the areas. But yeah, fairly straightforward stage here, so if you've got any more things you'd like to say, then please feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a message to you from $8.95 with an $8 donation. Had to donate during Best Knuckles run. Smiley face, smile.
Thank you.
It is. Oldclov is one of the greatest Mania players for Knuckles here. He has single-handedly taken this. The category just keeps getting
mandatory
lower and lower.
chuckle? Okay.
Mandatory chuckle. Unlike Knuckles, he no juggle. But yeah, he does a fantastic job. He's been pulling the category lower and lower. So this boss is a case of we've just got to hit the boss once he loses his super armor. Hopefully we don't get a phantom hit. No phantom hit, which is nice. And we're going to just move on to Level REEF Act 2, aka Hidden Palace.
And I think we are kind of the most of turning the lights off. So yeah, we are going to turn the lights off. In the
Going to turn the lights off. Dun dun dun. So we broke the game. Because the screen was in fade out when that happened, it remembers the state that it was in. So we're now playing a darkened version of Lava Reef 2, but you get to see the cool crystal effects that they've got. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use these boxes to get up to the super ring here, but we're not going to transform immediately. We're going to wait until this box is going up, and then we're going to transform. We are inside it when the transformation completes, and it pushes us into the wall, allowing us to jump up the wall into the area, which skips about 20 seconds worth of the stage. A quick mention about zips in this game: there are no horizontal zips in Mania mode, simply because of how the game was designed. The developers were aware of how things worked in the previous games, and the retro engine that this game is made off of allows you to do vertical zips if you can get into a wall. 9 times out of 10, the wall will either eject you or will outright kill you.
But yeah, I actually don't see nothing. So
Nope, you
I
don't
need to
see
find
nothing.
the reference. Alright.
There you go, nicely done. So sneaking up into the wall there with Knuckles' glide.
Alright.
We are currently going to try and take a Sonic route. You're going to do a spin dash and then jump right at the very end. There
Nice,
you go,
second
got it
try.
nicely.
That's
So we're
good.
taking Sonic's entrance. Instead of going to fight Sonic's boss, though, the game triggers us into Hidden Palace.
By the way, sorry for the eyes of the viewers. Suddenly light everywhere.
Suddenly like,
And yeah, so does Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Those of you that have remembered
This is where-
Sonic 3,
yeah.
oh look, he's remembering. Wait a minute, I stole the emerald. Then I got zapped. Oh, wait a minute, I don't like that. You give me back my emerald. I love that so much. Like that is like probably one of the
and
best.
by the
nostalgic
way,
moments.
for the people complaining that there are no super emeralds in the game, here they are.
Listen, you. There are no super emeralds in the game. Those are placeholders.
Maybe they are not in the state that you want to be, but they are here.
I want my super emeralds. Oh, I loved Hypersonic and the Hyper characters.
Okay, thank you, Knuckles.
But yeah, that is like an absolutely amazing nostalgia trip there. Just the fact it's done so well and it's really nice.
Alright.
But now moving into anime.
Yeah, this is
Is
anime.
it anime? This is anime.
Okay, so Knuckles can still skip the boss here, but it's a really hard skip to do. Yeah, might be failing that, unfortunately.
So deliberate damage boost there just to get through the exploding enemy without having to wait. Deliberately falling down the hole here because we're going to get some rings into the super ring. We'll now head our way back up towards the top route.
Yeah. Jump here,
Climb up. So now we're heading into the intended top route.
By the way, really good soundtrack.
Fantastic soundtrack. Again, is this anime?
Yeah, this is anime.
Whee! Super bounce off the box into a big glide there.
Yeah, you're skipping a section by doing that.
So we're waiting for a specific enemy area.
Alright,
So it's coming up here.
yeah. I need to be focused here.
Yeah, I'll let you focus.
Didn't
No,
get it.
didn't
Okay,
get it,
I'm
unfortunately.
going for the backup.
So we got the backup available. Oh,
Okay.
not quite.
Okay. Okay.
So what he's aiming to do here is he's trying to time the glide that he gets when he's clicking through the ceiling to allow him to go into the wall. This is still currently faster than what doing the boss would be.
Yeah.
Oh.
But if I keep
It's very
failing
precise.
This, yeah, it's really. Oh, bye bye, Knuckles. Yes. Oh, come on. Alright.
There you go.
I
So
need
position
to-
yourself correctly.
Yeah, I think this is
So we're
fine.
now jumping all the way up to the top.
Yes. But this is not over
It's
yet.
not over yet.
It's
We've
not
now got a
over
hard-
yet.
yeah, we've now got
this
a
is the
hard part.
hardest part.
We got to time this
Okay,
correctly.
I still need to be focused here. Nice.
Nicely done. So what happened there is we went up to the top of the stage, we jumped over to where the ending of the level should be and fell down and hit the signpost. We were then hanging onto the side of an invisible wall that we can't see. Once the score timer had disappeared, but before the level transition happens, you have to die to get into the next act. If you don't die, the worst case scenario is you get soft locked. The best case scenario is that you're waiting about a minute, then you will finally spawn into Act 2.
Yeah, the worst case scenario is actually if you die later than that, you are soft locked in the game.
Yeah, you're completely soft locked. There's nothing
if
you
you
can
die,
do.
if you die earlier, you're still in that one.
Oh yeah.
So you need to die in that frames.
So unfortunately, for those of you that are a fan of Metallic Madness Act 2, we are sorry. We now have super music. The super music is still great. It's a fantastic piece of music, but when you hear it every stage, it can get a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, for whatever reason, when you're in chibi form, the supersonic music disable code doesn't work.
Yeah.
And instead we get the super music, but you also get to see Chibi Knuckles, so that's that balances out in my opinion.
It's also kind of a bummer because this song has a really good sax solo.
Really good sax solo, and we don't get to hear it. So now we've got the gacha machine. I see 3 Amy's in there.
Yeah. Okay, so hopefully it will be fine. And Knuckles helps a lot in this boss fight.
Yeah, having an AI partner is really good.
Okay. Alright, nice. It was really clean.
I like the fact that you're ducking to it. And I'm singing along and you're ducking to it. It's like
I always do that.
It's
like,
hard.
I always do like when I need to wait for something to happen. I always do something to the rhythm of the music.
Yeah.
All right. So
on to our final stage of the game, Titanic Monarch. So this is where everything that we have learned culminates together in one awesome level.
Yeah.
With fancy gravity orbs. Warp, warp, warp. It's not as good as wow.
Yeah, it's not as good as it. Alright. Okay, so there's a little skip that I can do here with Knuckles.
Because Knuckles can climb.
Well, yeah, I think you can do it with other characters, but
you can do it with Tails, and there's only Tails and Knuckles that can do it. Nice little clip in there. So clipping on an angled surface allows Knuckles to clip into the wall, as he's been doing. And we're going to continue this, hopefully. Nice bounce up, straight through.
okay.
Bouncing over, up into the springs.
And I'm going to be safe here. I don't want to die. Alright.
I don't want to get spiked.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, nicely done. So if you are unlucky when you're going through that room, if the platform is up too high or the pillars decide to spike out, you will get crushed. There's nothing you can do about it other than taking it slow and noticing where the rings are. So Oldclov went for a second big ring there just to grab some safety rings. And the reason for that is because this is the worst RNG boss.
I need your help, actually. I need you to count how many times this boss is going up.
How many times this boss is going to troll you? So basically, we're coming up to the Red Eye fight. The first part of Red Eye isn't going to be a problem. We're invincible. We can hit him 8 times. So once he starts to control gravity, if gravity is going upwards with the lift going upwards, Knuckles can't hit the boss.
Yeah,
this guy controls us for up to a minute if he wants to.
I've lost runs to this boss.
Okay,
because of that.
1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit.
1.
Damn it, 1.
I can do that. I can do anything. 2.
As long as you get that hit when you're doing it, you're fine.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
2. Nice.
Okay, kill him. Kill him now. Do it.
Oh, that's good.
Only 2, which is really good. Obviously, the perfect RNG is he goes down immediately, and you can just hit him because you have lower gravity. You can jump into the boss. But when he goes up, he can go up as many times as he wants. It is entirely random. As far as we're aware, there is no way to manipulate it yet.
So yeah, here in Titanic Monarch 2, the intended way of beating this level is taking 4 routes, but we are only taking 1 with Knuckles. And you will see what we are going to do. Like in just a few seconds. Alright.
Yeah, so
I also
need
need to make sure I have enough rings to make it faster. So yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah, you should be fine.
I'm fine. Alright. So okay, 40. That's perfect. Alright.
So we're going to take the secret exit of this stage. Normally you could go straight up to finish this, but we're going to take the secret stage here. Secret exit. In here there's a time ring.
Oh, look at this. Wow.
You just wanted to do that. So we glide into that wall there, and then as we're jumping up the wall, we transform into super form, which allows us to zip straight all the way up the top, hitting the capsule, which finishes Act 2. However,
Yeah, we are still in Act 2.
there's still a boss,
Yeah.
and the game knows it, and it puts us into the boss because the boss is
And we're
apparently
still in
its
Act
own
2.
act. Yeah, we're still in Act 2. So we've got 3 rings. Now, this boss is a lot more difficult to do, Knuckles, so I'm going to let Oldclov focus on this one.
I don't want this boss to be on the far left or the far right, because what I'm going to do is I need to time a full jump just to start bouncing on the boss, and you will see in a few seconds. You are the devil. You
Yeah.
are complete devil, Eggman.
You still got 4, which is fine.
Yeah. This is
Yeah, so
fine.
this boss is really hard as Knuckles, simply because you have those 3 rings.
This
and
is what is
that's
supposed to
it.
happen.
But yeah, you want to get 4 hits on every transitional area. We will get 1 Crystal Hands, which will take us to the Heavy Gunner again. Going to grab some more safety rings here as well, just in case.
And I'm also hitting all the missiles here.
Yeah, hitting the missiles as quickly as we can,
And
just
do
to
it.
transition to the next part of the fight. Hopefully we'll be able to get more bounces onto the boss.
Yeah. 1, 2, this time 4 times.
4.
Okay.
Final 4 hits, and then we're going to get sent into a special stage as Knuckles and Knuckles gets to go and do Egg Reverie. 2, 3, boss is dead.
We are not
Knuckles-
done yet.
Not done yet. We are coming
Yeah.
up to the final fight, so time is coming up soon.
Yeah, if we were playing with solo Knuckles, this is the end of the run, but we have 1 more level to do.
1 more level. 1 more level.
1 more level.
So right now we
Also-
have... Oh, here we go. What are you doing? Oh, no, you're not.
Okay. Kind of.
He's selfied. He's selfied. But if you notice the timer, we're in this weird,
Oh,
strange
look at
world.
the timer, by the
The
way.
timer is just funky. But yeah, so we now have Robotnik and the Heavy King are both fighting over the Phantom Ruby here. So we are just going to take it from them both.
Yeah, we had the bad luck of just being in the middle of the fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, what we want to do with the Heavy King is we want to try and spin dash through his orbs to get an insta-hit on him. Eggman is a complete pushover here. You run into him to let him hit you, and you just hit him back. Eggman does no damage. The Heavy King, however, if he fires an orb at you, will do damage. In terms of rings, rings are constantly spawning around you in this fight, and you have an automatic lightning shield effect as well. You can also now fully glide. Knuckles can fully fly in this area. And you can also do a cool little dash attack, but we don't need to do that. It also wastes 5 rings. So we have to hit both guys 8 times. As I said, I will let you know, well, Oldclov will let you know when time is coming up.
I think it's 6 times for both. I don't know, but I
think it's
don't...
8 for both.
I don't think it's 8, it's just 6. I didn't even count that. It feels like it's less. There are less.
That's just because it's a banging soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Soundtrack's really good.
But yeah, once Robotnik dies, once the Heavy King dies, Robotnik has 1 more hit. Okay, so time is coming up soon. The button doesn't work, so get ready on time. Time.
And that's it, and that's how Knuckles goes to Sonic Forces.
Time.
Time.
Yeah, the button don't work. It's fine.
Okay.
It's alright. It was like a 51-44 anyway.
Yeah. And yeah, everything was a story made by Knuckles. It wasn't real. The run wasn't real.
I believe he's looking at you.
Yeah.
No, look.
Yeah, look at Sonic and
Yeah,
Tails.
look at that.
Tails is like, really?
I don't know. But yes, that is Sonic Mania and Knuckles reading the story of and Knuckles to all the animals that have been saved.
Yeah.
But also, I believe you have something to say about Knuckles at that one.
I don't know.
That's how he ends up in Forces.
Oh yeah.
You completely forgot about
I said that.
You, oh,
I
did
said
you say?
that,
Oh, well,
yeah.
I'm deaf then. I was too busy looking at your timer.
Oh,
But there you go.
It's okay.
A 51-44 is a
51-44.
respectable time.
It's okay.
Fantastic
Really
time.
okay. But yeah, hope you enjoyed Knuckles and Knuckles. We have like a key here. Speaking Spanish, sorry. And in game time, but that is busted, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to my family probably watching. Shoutouts to work colleagues also probably watching. Shoutouts to the Sonic Speedrun community. Shoutouts to all the
Everybody
people around
here.
here, and shoutouts to ESA for letting me run this Knuckles and Knuckles run, and to everyone who donated for the cause and for Knuckles. And thank you very much. And just enjoy it being here. Just enjoy having you as a commentator.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was a fantastic run as always.
So yeah, I think I'm done. So
Now on to Sonic 1 with Supersonic.
yeah, really cool run. Bye bye. Adios.